Hello and welcome to this training video on what the new Daubers website is able to do even before you log in. Okay, let's go over here to the Daubers website. First thing you'll notice is that the Daubers website is a little different than what you're used to, and if this is your first time, welcome. I hope you enjoy it. What we've decided to do is we've given folks the chance to go in here even before you log in to actually do some research, because we've done a study and we've realized that a lot of times folks are calling in just to find out what a part number is or what does a part look like, and it's kind of difficult when you're actually on the phone with our technicians at the front desk. This will give you the ability of going in there, one, being able to look up the manufacturer, part model, and the part number, and actually get a visual look at it, and then take it one step further and see if we actually have it in stock in one of our two offices. Now, please understand, if we don't have it in stock, that doesn't mean we can't get it. Okay, we can have it to you within 24 hours if you need to. Okay, so let's start out. We're going to go ahead and take a look over here in the upper right-hand corner, and we're going to go over to FryMaster. Okay, you hit the letter, the first letter of the word you want. That kind of shoots you down there, especially if you're going down into one of the lower alphabet letters. Okay, we're going to specifically look for an RE, and what we want is we want the RE22, because that's an electric fryer. Now, as you come up here and you pull in your model number, you got your FryMaster, you got your model number, and then you come down here, and this gives you the ability to look at the general manual, service and parts manual, another general manual based on the age of the product, list of replacement parts, and an interactive diagram, parts diagram. This one we're going to go in another video completely later on, but today let's go ahead and we're going to talk about the different options that we have here. Okay, the general manual, depending on who the manufacturer is, that may be the whole kit and caboodle. That might be the manual, the parts, the replacement parts, the schematics, everything you want on it. But other manufacturers do like this one does. This one, you just click on it and you basically get in your advertising brochure on the manual, which is just simple and easy. It just tells you what you're able to do, where everything can fit, and all the basic stuff. But the reason I clicked on this was to show you this. Notice that up here where now, once we clicked on here, we had another page pop up. Now this is something you're going to have to talk to your IT department or your computer guru. What you're going to want to do is you want to go over here to your tools department, and then where it says pop-up blocker, you want to make sure that you allow pop-up blocker for this whole site, for the Daubers site. This will allow you to pop up and it'll open up different things. Okay, so this is basically your handy dandy little flyer that comes in the box. It just gives you the basic information on everything else. This is basically what the salespeople use. Alright, so we're going to close that. We're going to come over here and we're going to go down here and we're going to look at the service and parts manual. Now this is the meat and potatoes. This is the one that we want. This is the one, this is the one that's going to have all the parts that we're looking for. Now today what I want to do is I want to sit there, our goal is to look for a motor that's in the system. Now if you notice what's happening right now is that we're downloading the actual full-blown manual, the parts manual and the service manual. What that's doing is it's downloading it to your computer. Now depending on how fast your computer is or how many other people are using your system, it may take a little while to download the whole manual. Now if this is a piece of equipment that you use all the time, alright, let's say you have a number of these in your inventory, or you're a service company and you're doing a number of service work and these are something that a number of your clients have, you want to go ahead and you want to keep a copy of this. Okay, to do that, all you do is you come down here and you push on this button where it says save a copy. Once you click on this, depending on your type of Windows you're using, if it's Windows or I'm not sure what Mac how it would work, but this allows you to copy a full version of this thing wherever you want. You just rename it into RE series fryer and then just stash it on your hard drive, and then you don't have to worry about downloading. You just click on it and you can go, and depending on if you're using a tablet, you can send a copy of it to your tablet or however way you want to do it. Now I know what I'm specifically looking for, so I'm going to cheat a little bit and I'm going to go down to page 73. What I'm looking for is, under the filtration system, we got to replace the motor right here, which is number 16. Okay, number 16 happens to be a group of motors Alright, right here, motor and gasket kit, all in one. And the one that I'm specifically looking for is the one that ends in 1712, because I'm looking for the one that's 115 volt, 50 by 60 hertz. So I can do one of two things now. I can go over here and just grab this, right click on it and copy. Depending on your version of Adobe, you can do it, or you can just write it down. Save yourself a little bit of grief. If you see how it's written in the manual, you may want to write it down that way, so when you come over here and you put the part in, see it's 826171712, and all you do is you go ahead and you hit enter. Now what's going to happen here is you're going to open up our inventory now. What the computer is doing now is it's coming back to our main database and it's looking up our inventory. Now this is not giving any price breaks or anything else like that because you're not logged in. But from this information, you're able to pull up a number of things. You know this is a 115 volt motor. These are the part numbers that you're looking for. You know that there's 9 available. Well, let's drill a little deeper. In our Springfield office we have 6. In our Richmond office we have 2. In our Virginia Beach or Norfolk office we have 1. So this answers your question right off the bat. I need a replacement. I know Daubers has it. Okay. A little bit more about this screen is as you pull up this one, you're able to pull up right here and it tells you what models this thing fits into. There's a number of different models this thing pulls into. Okay. And depending on the intricacy of the different parts, you'll get specs that go into more detail. This one, it just says basically it's a 115 volt motor. And then we go over here and it gives you a list of all the documents that are available. Okay, so from here you now know we have the parts. You can turn around the night before your job, you can go ahead and look at it and you can place the order, or you just take a note and you said, okay, I'm going to Springfield, I know they have 6 of them, there's really great chance it's going to be there, nobody's going to come in and buy it before me. Now one of the other things that this system also offers is up here is what do you call a list of replacement parts. Now once you click on that, what this is going to do is it's going to take you back to a screen that lists all the parts that related to this piece of equipment. Now we understand that the first thing you knew is the motor, but what might you need more to go with the motor? So come over here and let's scroll up and say, okay, we've got the motor, but I also need to replace a couple of these connectors. Okay, so you can come over here once you know the part number and you can basically scroll here and find everything you want. Now on this screen, this is what the information that you get from this screen is the actual description of the part, our part number, list price, and how many we actually have in stock. And in some cases we're going to be having an image of the part that we're looking for. As we get more and more images, the more and more will come on and we'll have them. Now you can go ahead and you can look at the next one. Again, image, parts, everything that you're looking for. Another one with an image, how many we have in stock, and everything else. Now this is the overall view to where you're just go ahead, grab the manual and pulling up everything. But in my opinion, I normally go through and just look up the part I'm looking for through the schematics, and then I just pull it up that way. Now in more videos as we go along, we will go through and we will explain all the different ways that you can order a part and different ways that you can search for more manufacturer information. What I suggest you do is come by, take a look at some of the other videos that we have to offer, and hope you enjoy the service. If you have any questions, it's called Daubers, and we'll walk you through this one-on-one training here at the office if you need to. The IT department at Daubers would be happy to walk you through and explain to you everything there is to do about this new site. We look forward to having service with us, and hope you have a great day.